650E is because I now have 650 miles on my Hayabusa. Hey, what a freaking coincidence. And what an awesome machine as well. All right, well, since I'm in the construction zone, I think now's the time for us to talk about 5 things that I love and hate about my 2022 Suzuki Hayabusa. Number 1, let's start with the loves, all right? Number 1, I love the styling. It is just an amazingly beautiful motorcycle. Really unique, but still kept its Hayabusa silhouette and form that everyone has grown accustomed to over the last 2 decades. The styling is outstanding. Number 2, the restyled gauges. They are just amazing, backlit by LED bulbs, center TFT screen. Amazing, amazing, amazing instrument cluster on this Busa. Third thing, cruise control. As you see, I'm using it right now. It's not adaptive, so I guess I better disable it. Okay, so cruise control. It's amazing. For a big bike like this, you know, people are going to take long trips on it. I myself have taken long journeys on this bike, and cruise control comes in handy. It's also great for vloggers like me because sometimes when I want to start and stop my camera, I just throw the bike on cruise control, make sure that it's activated, and there you go. The fourth thing that I love about this Suzuki Hayabusa is the LED lights. Every single bulb on this motorcycle is light emitting diode LED. That is fantastic. This thing is just amazing. And finally, the fifth thing that I love about my 2022 Suzuki Hayabusa is the seamless, flawless, smooth, butter smooth Suzuki traditioned quick shift and auto blip. They are amazing. You definitely need that on a modern sport bike, and Suzuki has always made a very smooth activating system. This is no exception. This thing is, and it's never failed me, not once. Some of my other motorcycles, I'm not going to mention the name because 5-Up Motorcycle will slaughter me in my sleep if I did, but some of my other bikes do have sporadic issues with their quick shift and auto blip, but this one never has, and it never will. Alright, I'm going to exit the highway here, and then we'll talk about 5 things that I hate about my Suzuki Hayabusa in just a moment. As we cruise down one of my favorite roads, we can discuss the 5 things that I dislike about my Hayabusa, starting with the fact that the ECU is locked. Power is limited and restricted, and you really don't realize that until you're trying to race someone. Like in this clip right here, when I tried to wage war with Slim Thug. Was on a 2008 Hayabusa. It has a Power Commander 3 installed of all things, and some sort of custom tune on it. But the way that he manhandled me was crazy. The second thing that I dislike about my Hayabusa is it doesn't have self-canceling turn signals. You guys heard me talk about that in one of the other videos. But on a bike like this, it's just so comfortable. It's just so awesome and amazing. Self-canceling turn signals would have been a nice touch. The third thing I dislike about my Hayabusa are these stupid old-school reservoirs that the bike has. Of course, we're going to rip them off and replace them with Rizomas, but you know, they could have had some glass, some tinted glass reservoirs, like the Ninja H2 and other motorcycles. You know, yeah. The fourth thing, no steel braided brake lines, rubber lines. Steel braided brake lines would actually assist and help this amazing braking system that's 20 times better than the second gen Busa, 50 million times better than the first gen Busa, but still could benefit from steel braided lines. That would be great. And finally, the fifth thing that I dislike about my Hayabusa. Did I have something for the fifth one? I don't think so. No, I think I covered everything. So I'm not going to make anything up. There you go. I like 5 things or more. I dislike only 4. This truck is going to be a pain in my side this entire roadway, going slow, so I will turn around and go another way. that'll be a good, look at that. Here, look at this, guys. This would be a good spot for some Instagram pics. I usually don't do Instagram pics, mainly Instagram videos, but let's see. No bikes, no people. I'll park the Busa right in front, take some pics, and I'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. Video and photograph session is over. It was fun, but now it's time to go and see if some of my good buddies are at the Sheets here on Thursday night, because it's close to the weekend. So I think we might be able to find some folks up there. Either way, it'll be a nice ride to the Sheets. Oh, did I mention, guys, I finally ordered my seat cowl. I had to get it off of eBay because Suzuki still hasn't sent it to me, but when they do send it to me, I'll have an extra one. Yeah, it's pretty cheap, only $200, but it makes the bike look amazing. I got so tired of riding it without that seat cowl. I even reached out to my UK buddy, Lamb Chop Rides, and he was going to make arrangements to have me one sent from the Queen's United Kingdom. But thank goodness I didn't have to do that. I just used eBay. Okay, folks, let's see where we're going. This road gets pretty dark at night, so I can't go zipping up and about like I usually do, because I think that family of deer that I taunted earlier might be here waiting for me to urinate on my neck for taunting them. So we'll take it nice and easy. What else can we talk to you guys about on my way to the Sheets? Well, I told you why I don't ride some of the other bikes. I'm trying to keep the miles off, or the miles low, on my Kawasaki Ninja H2. That's such a temperamental bike now that Jeremy Weber from CMP has tuned the motorcycle, added a bunch of parts to it, made it super duper fast. You know, the engine on my H2 is darn near at the brink of destruction, because we've pushed its 998 cc's as far as it can go. So I gotta be careful. And so now at this point, I really only bring it out when somebody needs to be smacked around and taken downtown for processing and taught a lesson that they won't soon forget. Thankfully, I haven't had to do that in a while. I think Joesty will be the next person that learns such lesson. So stay tuned for that. Oh, the BMW M1000 RR, it's a great bike to ride too. Such a nice bike. I'm going to make a video here comparing the M1000 to the BMW HP4. There's a big difference. You guys are going to be so surprised at the one that I pick as my favorite between those two, because I was surprised. It really was. So there's always some awesome content coming to you on the 650 Eve YouTube channel. I am trying to make it back out west to visit with our good buddy Jim Caviezel and Jay Leno again. Check out another portion of his huge garage. Just trying to work that into the schedule here. So those are my plans right now, folks, and I'm going to stick to them as we make it out of this preserved forest area. You know, all this property that I've been riding in, it's protected. It's by the federal government. So law enforcement officials that patrol these grounds, they are federal employees, and if they catch you misbehaving, the consequences are quite dire indeed. Okay, the number 6 thing that I like about the Busa are the super bright headlights. Look at them. And now look at these beautiful bright high beams. Oh my goodness, they light up the road amazingly. Look at that. High beams, low beams, high beams. Amazing. So that's that. Not too much going on this beautiful night. And I'm going to head home and get some rest so I can edit some videos for your viewing pleasure without being so drowsy tomorrow. But it was fun riding downtown in the beautiful Cleveland area. Hope you enjoyed the video, folks. We'll catch you next time on the 650 EV YouTube channel.